Hello everyone and welcome to Greg's Garage. I'm Greg White, this is my garage, and as many of you know by now, I love motorcycles and bicycles. And I've often dreamt it'd be so cool to have my bicycle on the back of my motorcycle. And I've seen over the years people do makeshift rails from cars and attach them to their motorcycles, and it seems to work. But what if I found a company that actually makes motorcycle-specific bike racks? Well, I have, and they're handmade right here in the United States.
Hi, I'm Garrett Blake with 2x2 Cycles. We build bicycle racks and golf carriers for your motorcycle. What you're looking at here is a quick disconnect system for a bicycle rack on my BMW GS. Not to say that we don't fit all bikes. We do quick disconnect systems for Harley Davidsons. We cruiser universal fit kits, all kinds of bike racks. And this particular one is a 15mm axle bicycle. So we make a 15mm axle adapter from a standard road bike to a more of a downhill, and cross-country bikes are all coming out with 15 and 20 mils today. So it's an easy put-on, take-off system, and the bike never touches the bike rack itself. The beauty of our bike racks are there's no connection to the bottom brackets, there's no touching of it. We hand build all of our racks here, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We do all of our welding and cutting in our shops here. We send them out for powder coating, some of our laser cut parts, but they're fully assembled and shipped out of here. About 3.5, 4 years ago, Greg, I was going down to a ride down at Fontana Dam, down at Solly, which is some great mountain bike trails. And here I was putting my bicycle in the back of my truck, getting 17 miles or 16 miles to the gallon, left my motorcycle at home. Here I am off going, and I'm getting down there, I'm going, damn, I wish I had the motorcycle with me, because I hit some great roads, it was going to be a blast, and then I hit some really awesome trails. So I said to myself, this isn't going to happen anymore. I'm going to bring my bikes with me, and I'm always going to have my motorcycle. That way there I figured that, I've got duality and purpose out of my motorcycles now. So I'm not just buying one more luxury toy, I'm actually got a use for it now. I can carry my bikes, I can cut back on how I use my cars, and I'm gonna get just double the fun, if not more, out of my motorcycle and bicycling time combined. So I set out to build a rack, and what came out of it is what we see behind us here is, there were some design ideas. I had to make sure I run carbon fiber bicycles. I want to make sure that my rack never touched my carbon fiber bicycles, so our system doesn't touch your bike frames. And another important thing was to make sure that we try to maintain as much of the ergonomics and the way that the bike should be loaded on a motorcycle. And even though to a lot of folks, they look at it and they go, geez, that looks huge back there. And we've got them on, I've got racks on Vespa scooters. I've got them right on up to, we do the Harley quick disconnect systems for their golf or their bike racks. So perceptually it looks large, but we've got to bear in mind that bicycles range anywhere from 16 pounds to that carbon fiber cross-country bike, which is around 25 pounds. We all tend to lie about our weight when it comes to our bicycles. But in any event, it looks perceptually large, but in reality it's very light. So the rack rides in line with the rider, which is most important. We also have this strap on there that you can see from the handlebar deployed downward. That helps to move the load of the bike and center it over the front fork, which is centering it over the rear axles basically. So when you hit a bump or a pothole, if you take air on the motorcycle when you're getting a little aggressive, the back end of the bicycle won't wag down like the old expression, tail wagging the dog. It keeps it as a static load. So anyway, we set out to build something that I wanted passionately. And since then, it was like, as soon as I hit the road with this setup, it's like, dude, where'd you get that? And we had to and since then, the rest is history. We've been building racks and we ship them all over the world. So 2x2 Cycles, go to www.2x2cycles.com. You can find us there. You can call us at 919-590-0707. Check us out on Facebook. If you're anything like me, I always kind of like to talk to people, and we love talking about bicycles and motorcycles and golf and all that stuff. So just pick up the phone and call us. Tell us what your thoughts are, what your questions are. You know, we love to engage with our customers. We're not going to throw a rack out there and you're never going to hear from us again. We want to hear from you. We want your photographs. We want your stories. You know, we seem to be so busy now that I have to really vicariously live through the exploits of everyone else out there who's getting all that ride time in, and I'm not getting any time in. And you know, when I do get a minute, I just want to go out and just, you know, crank the pedals and go off my motorcycle, throw a tent on or a sleeping bag, and, you know, just stop in the woods somewhere, camp out, take my bike off, just hit it, spend the night, get back on the bike, come home, and get back at, you know, bringing the dream to everybody else. It's great.
Well, that is all the time we have for now. We certainly hope you enjoyed that story. And I want you to think about what motorcycle you have, because I've seen these things on the back of Ninja 300s and many other motorcycles. If there's a bag that can fit on the back of the motorcycle, chances are they can fit a bicycle rack to it. So, you want to pedal your bicycle and have your motorcycle take it there? The world is wide open. If you're watching us on the YouTube channel, click on subscribe. We appreciate that. You want to follow us on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Greg'sGarageTV. On Instagram, it's simply Greg's Garage. And if you want to follow me personally on Twitter, it's @GregWhite. And for all the stories and shows we've ever done, simply log on to Greg'sGarageTV.com, click play, and enjoy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.